Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you a brief update. This is an engine that one of our clients, the nice gentleman who owns the 1970 Volkswagen Singlecab truck that we're doing a total restoration on. This engine he thought was his engine that he had sent out to get rebuilt to another individual before he found Last Chance Auto Restore. He just got the engine back. They claimed it was totally rebuilt and everything's been upgraded. A normal stock 1600 air-cooled engine typically has, what does it need, about 38 horsepower, 38, 39 horsepower. The gentleman who rebuilt it for our client unfortunately charged him thousands of dollars and claimed that it's got somewhere in that 80, 90 horsepower now. The only way you can get that kind of horsepower out of an air-cooled engine is by replacing or heavily modifying the engine case, the two-part case, and machining it and going with a stroker style engine, which unfortunately this appears to be bone stock. So what we're going to do is we just put it on one of our stands. So we've checked all the oil level and all the wiring and so on. So we're ready to start it and we're going to let it run. What we've noticed, it very much sounds like a typical 1600 engine, but it has a vibration. So there's some noise coming from this bank on this side, and there's a lot of vibration coming from the doghouse, which may be a bearing or something. We're not really sure what's going on, but the oil level is fine. The fella who did the motor claimed that it was broken in and the valves were adjusted, but they left the original oil cooler, which is a no-no, and some other items. So we're going to end up opening the engine just to see what was done. But our client wants to have a lot more horsepower than what this is. So test one is just to start it and let it run. So we'd like to have our client hear it run. And then after this video we'll do a compression test on all 4 cylinders, and then we'll open up the engine to see where the vibration is coming from. So basically what we're going to do is we'll have Nate just short out the starter for us, and we'll start it up, and I'll have it idle and also run. It won't run under its own power, so I'll just work the carburetor here. Okay? Okay, so basically I just wanted to share this with the client who had this engine built, just to hear it run. So I'm not sure if the microphone can pick it up in the video, but there's some noise going on this side of the engine, and there's quite a bit of vibration from this side and the doghouse. Not as much on this side of the doghouse. So basically our next step, as I mentioned, we'll do a compression test, and then we'll open it up because we have to change the oil cooler that's inside. It's the original oil cooler, and typically they get plugged with debris over time. So we'll just open it up and see what we have, because to replace the heads, they claim they're a performance head, and there's going to be some part numbers on it. So we're basically just going to open it up and see what we have. And then we'll share with you in an upcoming video what our findings are with this engine. So this is the engine that may be for the 1970 Volkswagen Singlecab truck. And I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.